One more.
Don't you know, we're talking about a revolution. It sounds like a whisper. Don't you know, we're talking about a revolution. It sounds like a whisper. While they're standing in the welfare lines, crying at the doorsteps of those armies of salvation, wasting time in the unemployment lines, sitting around waiting for a promotion. Don't you know, talking about a revolution. It sounds whisper. Poor people gonna rise up, get their share. Poor people gonna rise up and take what's theirs. Don't you know you better run, 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 run. Oh, I said you better run, 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 run. 'Cause finally the tables are starting to turn, talking about a revolution. Yes, finally the tables are starting to turn, talking about a revolution. Oh no, talking about a revolution. Oh, while they're standing in the welfare lines, crying at the doorsteps of those armies of salvation, wasting time in the unemployment lines, sitting around waiting for a promotion. Don't you know, talking about a revolution. Sounds like a whisper. And finally the tables are starting to turn, talking about a revolution. Yes, finally the tables are starting to turn, talking about a revolution. Oh no, talking about a revolution. Oh no, talking about a revolution. Oh no.
Yezo lezintombi zakwaZulu nithini nazinsizwa siyasina siyagiya jabulani jabulani bo siyagiya izintombi zakwaZulu awubheke siyaphephezela siyagiya izintombi zakwaZulu siyagiya
Up and away, man. encuentro más alto que el sol. Y me estalla en el mundo, sale con el paso de mí. Una música dulce tocada solo para mí. Volaré, oh, cantaré, oh, oh, nel blu dipinto di blu, felice di stare lassù. Pienso que un sueño parecido no volverá más. Y me pintaba la mano y la cara de azul. Y de improviso en el viento rápido me llevo. Y me echa a ir a volar en el cielo infinito. Volaré, oh, cantaré, oh, oh, nel blu dipinto di blu, felice di stare lassù. Volare, oh, cantare, oh, oh, nel blu dipinto di blu, felice di stare lassù. Pienso que un sueño parecido no volverá más. Y me pintaba la mano y la cara de azul. Y de improviso en el viento rápido me llevo. Y me eché a ir a volar en el cielo infinito. Volaré, oh, cantare, oh, oh, nel blu dipinto di blu, felice di stare lassù. Nel blu dipinto di blu, felice di stare lassù. Nel blu dipinto di blu, felice di stare lassù. Nel blu dipinto di blu, felice di stare lassù. Nel blu dipinto di blu.
No, wait. Do you have any protection?
It's free, you know. You can come out there. There's just nothing nicer than being in a pair of shorts. And it doesn't matter, as I said, it doesn't matter if you're on a longboard. I mean, people always laugh at us from the Transvaal. They say, you know, oh wow, we had 35 knots the other day. Great, you know, you're actually. But I promise you, we have just as much fun on a longboard with a 7.5 square meter sail. You still get the same feeling of once you're hooked in the back straps and you're flying across the water. It's just so free and it's exhilarating. There's so many guys, especially in the Transvaal that I know, and also down here, who used to ride motocross and that, which is I mean, we watch it on TV, I would never do it, who've gone away from that and said, oh, it's just more exhilarating being on a windsurfer than anything else. It's just, so the sun, the water, it's just nothing like it. I don't know why we've been doing it for 12 years. In the Transvaal, I've traveled 200 k's every weekend just to find water, never mind if there's going to be wind. You know, it's a long time we've been doing it, you know, and there's got to be something in it. I think the adrenaline rush, and it's just that, it's just, I don't know. They say people who can't play, you know, people who can't windsurf play golf. That's what we reckon.
Sorry, was that?
I mean, Continental has a really good, they have good attitude towards this because individuals is the future. People don't want to watch teams, they want to watch people.
Imported equipment. The average sailor believes that. And
Sorry, was that?
First of all, generally, when an economy is in a recession, luxury goods take a dive. It doesn't matter whether it's Jaguars or board sailing, it's anything just takes a dive. As far as up-and-coming board sailors go, in a way, I don't know if they feel intimidated or what, but they have no reason to, because just like you ask Ivan, Clinton, you ask any of the top guys, and they are quite welcome. We'll answer any of their questions. We're quite willing to help them. They shouldn't feel intimidated just because we can do forward loops and that sort of stuff, because there are a lot of guys with so much potential, especially in PE, with the guys going to Greece, Ryan Vogt and the boys. You know, they've got a lot of potential, and I think, you know, also their parents, a lot of young people's parents also have to get involved. If they don't get involved, they just haven't got the same opportunity, and that's what it boils down to. Once again, it's dedication.
Okay, sorry, was that?
How would you rate Continental as a sponsor?
Sorry, was that?
How would you rate
Myself.
competitively, we're dying off fast. This can be attributed to many things. I like to say that it's the price of competitive equipment that's doing it, and there's too much sophisticated talk. You know, the average sailor doesn't know what to buy, when to buy it, whether things are going to be updated in the next couple of months or what's going on. So he'd rather just be happy to buy his one board a year, if that, and just sail when the wind blows. Unfortunately, we have a position where sometimes we sail in very light conditions, and that turns people away as well, because they're not going to spend a whole lot of money coming to an event with accommodation, with entry fees, the whole story, and then at the end of the day have to sail in very light winds, get knocked out in the first round because of that. But in the back of their mind, they know they can shred in their own conditions.
I think the way the sport's going, we really need to have a serious look at the beginner market again. There isn't much of an influx of new sailors coming into the sport. There's a lot of the old guys, the same old faces that are around all the time. Okay, they're really good for the sport because they're established in the sport and everything, but we seriously got to consider giving clinics and things like that.
the sun.